At this point in your resume building process, you will need to have your work history dates available. So you will simply pull down the bars here to get your appropriate date selected. If you are presently in this position, you can click the To Present box and the end dates and year will disappear for you. Then you will go ahead and fill out the rest of the available text boxes. In the text box found here below, you will use this to describe your responsibilities and your accomplishments while you held this position. You can use the Phrases button to assist you in this process. And once again, you'll click on the selected phrase and it will auto-populate for you. As well as we did before, you can use the Words button to assist you in this process, as well as the spell check. You'll always want to use the spell check in each portion of building your resume. You can also add another when you're finished adding this particular employer. When you click the Add Another button, the top of the experience box, you will see now the previous employer that you just added to your resume. You can use the toggle buttons, arrow buttons, as we did before. Once you are finished, you can go ahead and click the Continue button. Now you are ready to add your education portion to your resume. And just as we did before with the experience, you will pull down these bars to find the appropriate dates of your graduation. And then you will continue on to fill in the necessary blanks here. We'll put in Harrison College as our school. And when you put in the location, be sure you capture the appropriate location of your campus. When it comes to adding your GPA, you will want to add both your overall GPA and your major GPA. They may be different. And of course, go ahead and fill in your major and your degree type. If you had any type of involvement with extracurricular activities or any groups or anything like that, Dean's List, you'll want to be sure to add them here in your text box to have those reflected on your resume. Once you're finished, go ahead and click the Continue button. We are now on the last step in building your resume, choosing your resume style. Harrison Career Services has chosen the most common style that will serve you well. However, you can change your style by using the toggle through buttons. If you would like, you can change the font of the chosen resume simply by pulling down the bar here, and you can choose any of the font styles shown. If you would like to change the custom settings or the format of the resume style, you can do so by clicking on the Custom Settings button. Here you can change the font or the font size of each section, as well as the spacing. To close this portion, click the Custom Settings button again. You can now view your finished resume. If you find an error in your resume, you can always click the Back button when you get to the previous section. Once finished, you can go ahead and click the Continue button. You are now finished building your resume. However, now you can decide whether you want to make your resume viewable to the public via a URL that's provided to you here. So if you'd like, you can copy and paste this URL and send it via email instead of an attachment. If you do not like this option, go ahead and click the Private button. The choice is all up to you. You can view your finally finished resume by clicking the View button. If you do find an error in one of the sections, you can use the Back button to find the section you would like. Afterwards, go ahead and click the Continue button. This is the last step you'll have before you go back to your CareerLink account. Again, you can view your final resume. Here's the URL where your resume is being stored. You can view all of the different sections of your resume. Then we'll go back up and click the Log Out link. you'll get a quick message letting you know that you're leaving the site. So go ahead and close the window. Now you'll come to this white text box. By clicking OK, after a minute or two, you will see your new resume that has been downloaded into your CareerLink account. And you can view it, download it, and update it from here. That is the last part in learning how to make a resume from scratch using the Resume Wizard. Continue on to the final tutorial using the Resume Wizard to learn how to import an existing resume.